which is good. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let me just double check everything's good to go. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm playing some Gmod today. Didn't think that would come back ever, but hey, I enjoy playing it, and I know some people enjoy the game itself. So let me see if my window capture works with it. No, cancel. I don't want to do another desktop capture because then I won't be able to watch the chat. The legend himself. You wish. I'm not legend. No. I'm a lot more. I like Streamlabs in like specific window. Ah, okay, here we go. Gmod should be here somewhere. There it is. Cool. Let's put this all the way down. I think I need to go. There we go. Yep. Okay. Let me quickly just hop onto Gmod. Cool. That should be up and running now. Damn it, there's a moth in my room, which is always perfect. I love that. Oh, thank you. Let's get rid of the background. Okay. I can't tell. Oh, damn it, I need to get my. So I'm gonna see if I can. I can't. That sucks so much. Hold on, let me. So I'm trying to get the chat open as well. Actually, before I do that, let me hop into the old Discord chat so you can hop in now, Matt. Damn it! This moth, go away, die. This moth needs to die. Okay, it's dead. The moth is no more. Okay, it is working. Nice. Just need to everything's good to go then. Just gonna wait till he hops into the old chat, and we should be good to go. I need to do the same thing I did before. User settings, voice and video. Let's check. Yeah. There we go. You would have heard some background, like a reverb of it. There we go. Yeah, full moth. Okay, no worries, but I'm glad everything's up and running. Actually, before I do that, I know I need to turn this down. Hey, Ricky! I know I need to turn this down before I start anything. I need to turn it down because my mic is garbage. So, in comparison to the actual gameplay, you won't be able to hear me. So let me turn Gary's mod all the way down to a nice healthy 12. Let's boost it now to like 7. There we go, 7, there it is. Okay, let's do this thing. Gmod. I won't be able to see you guys just for a second. This is part of the mod. Just saying it now, it's part of the mod. I don't even know how to mod my own backgrounds in, so find new multiplayer game. Favorites. Why isn't it coming up? History. Favorites. Why aren't you here? Okay, history. This is the one. Let's go. I've been playing on this server for a good 3 years now. Yeah, 3 years. It's kind of crazy. I love this server. I remember the only thing I've ever really won in my life is on here. I won a raffle for points. So if you're going to look like how many points I have, it's one because I taunt all the time in this so I can get points. Just because, you know, it doesn't matter if you taunt or not, they're just going to find you anyway. And also the fact that that raffle I won, I got a ton of points. So we're going to the Krusty Krab Large, it seems. Let me... Wait, can I open restream? No! Damn it, I can't. Okay, you're just going to have to wait. I can't look at the chat at the moment. This won't take too long, just because I've already been on here. It usually takes a little while, just because it's a new map, but this one shouldn't take too long. But then again, I am streaming, so it might take a little while, which I hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. Come on. Oh, do you know what that might have happened? I might have just switched maps. Which sucks. Because usually it's either Water World, Krusty Krab, or Parallax. GM Parallax. They're the three that are usually picked on this server. Just because they're quite well designed for this sort of gameplay. I need to wait till it's done, which sucks. I wish I had this all up and ready to go. I can't see the chat. Actually, what I might do is I'm gonna pop it up on my phone until I can someone's in here or I can actually see it again. Okay, let me actually turn this down. Media turn down so that you don't hear anything. There we go. Cool. I just realised you can see my cursor, which sucks. I need to fix that. Yeah, you can see it, which is very annoying. But hey, at least it's working now. Yeah, we're going to the Krusty Krab. If it loads, oh my god, this is taking forever. So one thing I don't like about Gmod is how long it takes to get to a game. It's very annoying. I would love to put some Kevin MacLeod elevator music in this. This sucks. This has taken so long. Like I said, they might have literally just changed the map, which is annoying. I can't do anything. I'm waiting. There we go. Thank God. I want to play. Let me play the game. Play of the game. I called it. I called it. So we're getting the other map now, Park House. I called it. I literally called it saying that would happen. I hope this doesn't take bloody forever. CS Park House, come on. Oh, please don't tell me this is long before the best textures. There's a couple of maps on here which does not have, like they don't have textures, and I don't know how to fix it. I might have to download the map myself, because I got the old CS custom textures and all that, but still doesn't work. Still does not work. Is chat? How's chat doing? So I swear there was more comments than that last time I looked at the restream one. Let me refresh this. Yeah, there was more. Why isn't it? Oh, okay, you just being stupid. So it's only actually until it loads I can see what people are saying, which sucks because YouTube is stupid. Dun, 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 dun. F from off. Yeah, that thing's dead. I hope. So one thing about moths is if you don't get it the first time and you miss, they will come back for vengeance. Then if you miss again, then ooh, that thing won't stop. I wish I could put some music on, but I can't. Which sucks. Just load, please, just load. I don't understand why you have to capture it. No. Well, I mean, you can join in if you want, but I'm waiting for everything to just load. Cool. This is taking forever.
Hello.
Oh hey,
Hello.
how are you doing? Oh no, is Discord not
Hmm?
working? Oh
No,
no.
I'm in again. I'm
Oh,
here
thank
again.
God.
So no, I'm here. So repeat the question, please.
That's just how are you doing?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm doing well. Could be better to be honest, but I'm all right.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
pretty decent. How's yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Could be a bit better, but hey, I think that's how
And
everyone's really feeling.
I just reopened YouTube and it completely kicked me out of your stream there. Wow, that's lovely. Oh,
Oh,
that's
come
epic.
on, load. Oh, this is the one thing
Come
about
on,
Gmod. It's just like it takes forever.
come on,
And it's not even like my computer's bad or anything, it's not.
hurry up!
It's like
Come
right
on,
there.
Gmod!
It's so slow and annoying.
We are waiting for you to load.
I also need to get rid of my cursor on my screen.
Personally, I don't think that's a bad thing. I like seeing cursors on screens. It just reminds me, as a person streaming it, not a bot.
Okay, Lou, I'll keep it on there then. If people say get rid of it, I'll get rid of it. It'll probably go during gameplay because you technically use your mouse for Gmod, but I use controller.
Hmm.
People are probably going to gasp at that and
You
think,
know what
heathen.
you know what you should do? You should you should go into the settings of your computer and invert the mouse's colors. Just have like a instead of a white mouse going along the screen, you have a
Yeah.
black one. Or, just to annoy people. Like what I would probably do just to annoy people would be to have the mouse as large as possible, and then the high contrast colors.
Oh yeah.
So when it comes on the screen, people are like, "Holy shit!"
Everyone did that when they were at school. They deliberately changed the
Yes.
hey Mighty Outlaw, how are you doing? Oh, by the way, can you do the old chat thing because I can't actually see it.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll do
Please and
that.
thank you.
Hello to Mighty Outlaw, and come on stream, will you fucking load?
Oh god, I don't know this map. I don't think I've ever been on this map before. How many? Okay, there's one
I
of
don't
them.
even understand. I don't even understand Gmod. What are you currently doing?
Well, Gmod has like all like different game modes. If you see that over there, wait,
Yes. Oh. Yes.
he's trying to catch you, or catch me.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Um,
Also, I love how you're the Pink Panther in a beret.
yep, it's actually Mario's hat.
What is that? Oh, it looks like a beret from where it is. Hold on, what's on his back?
That's a jump pack and a suitcase for no reason.
Oh, okay.
It's just there. Hey, Jelly Duck, how you doing? I'm just waiting for this thing.
See.
I'm...
Do the parkour gambler, he says. It looks like the parkour meme, you know, the one from The Office.
Yep.
Parkour! The British Office is funnier for those of you who live in America. I don't care what you say.
I don't know where he is. He could pop
Nothing
up.
will beat David Brent's epic dance.
There he
Come
is.
on, guys. It's just still the best dance of all time, might I add. It is so majestic.
He's here. He's going in the house, so he obviously does not care about me.
Cool. So that means you can pretty much part about and do what you want. What are you actually planning to do this stream? Can I ask?
Just play this. Just see if people are
Okay.
interested in it. Because I used to do, I've done 2 videos on this, which were fun. I loved editing them, but I wanted to know, because it's been a while, if people are still interested in this.
Hmm.
Because it'd be highly, like, edited.
Yeah, like the montage.
Yeah, it'd be exactly like that sort of style. But you can, if people want to know, you can check out my other stuff.
Please.
Yes,
do
that
check
is
out
Pink
his other
Panther.
stuff.
Yes, it is Pink Panther.
I love how as soon as one of us starts, the other one is able to pick up the joke like that. I love that.
Yes, that is Pink
This is why-
Panther.
This is why I love being on your streams, Gam. It's epic.
But I've lost visual of him, and I'm very scared.
Hello, Jake. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Jake, how you doing?
He says, "Is that the Pink Panther? Lovely Pink Panther song. Lol. Thanks."
Okay, he's after the other Pink Panther. Kill him so I can survive. Kill him. Kill. Crouched. Okay,
Kill him.
he's dead.
Kill him now.
Yes.
I love the yes of satisfaction when you find out.
I
that
am
Pink
the
Panther's
last
dead.
Pink Panther. Look at his dead
I can
corpse.
only. If I were you, I'd run because you know you don't want him seeing you.
Oh no, that's the
Maybe-
point. I want him to see me.
And then you just go. Then
I'm
what
just
are you
gonna book
do?
it. Do you know what's even scarier is when there's 2 of them? I think you can have like when there's more
It's
people.
getting out of hand. No, there are 2 of them.
When there's more people, obviously you need another one to make it fair for that side of the team.
Yes.
So. Uh-oh. Okay, this might be
Uh-oh.
time to... No, he's an idiot. Yep, no. No, he's a... Yep. Yep.
See, big dum dum.
He's got 15 seconds.
Also, guys, just so you know, I know all the Star Wars memes, or at least most of them.
Mate, Mate, I'm right behind you. Don't run away from the truth. Do not escape what's coming after you. Oh, damn it.
He's just ignoring you.
I don't think he even saw me. Like, I've even put a trail behind me as well. I'm doing pretty good.
So he
I
can
got
tell
those
where
to
you've
celebrate
gone.
my old man grandpa's birthday today. Oh, cool. Well, I hope he... wish him a happy birthday. I wish him a happy birthday for you. Yeah, that's a lot more important than this. This is
Oh,
not
of course
important
it
at all.
is.
So yeah, so go and
Yes,
watch that.
Jelly Duck. Yes, Jelly Duck. Why are you running?
Okay. Oh!
That
Oh!
is still one of my favorite memes. No, I
Yeah,
think I
you-
prefer the "Why are you gay" meme more.
Oh, he's after me right now. That's cool. At least this
I
one's sort
love
of
just
putting up
how
a
calm
chase.
you are about this. I love
Oh.
how calm you are about this. Just
He's
like,
not after
oh,
me
he's
anymore, I'm sad.
Big sad. Can we have an F in the chat for Gam's sadness, please?
Okay, he's
Or
over
at least
there.
put a B in the chat. At least put a B in the chat.
Yeah, I had mine during the this pandemic, which sucked. But hey, I'll be able to celebrate it properly once this is all over. I'm trying to taunt him over here because this is a fairly easy place. Oh yeah, and there's going to be a load of copyright written music here, just because of the taunt. So what I was planning to do was to record this as well as stream it, but that didn't work. So I was like, screw it. If people like this, I could just record something on Monday or something.
Well, I can't see how many people were watching on Twitch. I know that 3 people are watching on the old YouTube. One of them probably being me. YouTube.
Where is this?
Next thing you know, probably somebody's gonna go on to Twitter live and be streaming your stream. Just log on to the Twitter and just seeing Gam running around.
No one would want to do that with this crap.
My crap's worse than yours. Come on.
Where is the bear?
He's up your ass.
Oh no!
Ramming his way up your bum. I just love how one little joke we did on a stream has just become something that we do regularly now. I love it. Speaking of which, I went back and watched that first stream.
Yeah.
And it's utterly beautiful.
It's so good. That's probably going to be like one of my most favourite things ever.
Because I remember the day it happened, because I thought, you know, funny enough, the day you said you were going to do it with like a voice chat and all, you know, it was the day I thought, actually, you know, I've never actually thought about this, because I sometimes think about it when you see people's comments, whatever, you kind of imagine, well, what does this person sound like?
Yeah.
I do. I think, well, what would this person sound like? And I was thinking, like with other people I could probably guess and got it usually correct. With you, I didn't know, because I wasn't sure at all.
I
didn't know. And then you started talking, and I went, okay, that just fits. That makes perfect sense.
I've got a weird accent. It's an amalgamation of garbage, but hey, here we are.
So is mine. So is mine. I mean, you can hear there's a very clear British influence in it, but the thing is, I'm not from England. Oh look, we've got another Pink Panther here.
I'm very scared. He's...
Run.
Oh god, the face is infused.
Run to see if he chases you. Go on.
Wait, the bear's down there. If the bear comes up here, which he probably will...
No, jump to the bit where he can't see you and start running.
Or do I jump where the bear is? I kind of want to just... Let's do this.
Do it, go on.
Whee!
No, Stefania! I can't speak Russian.
I'm right behind you! Hello!
Hello, buddy!
Hello!
I'm right
behind you, my good sir. My good
right
sir!
behind you, chaps!
Yeah, the Pink Panther didn't follow me. My life is ruined.
So what do you do? He just, you know, is this like, I don't know.
Oh god, there's 2 of them!
Killing people? Is he going around killing people?
Yes. Or have you ever heard of the old, this is old school meme of Pedobear?
Oh yeah, the best bear.
That is who he is. This is literally the bear.
I know it's Pedobear, but he's going out killing people.
Yeah,
Also,
he comes
Big
over,
Kirby.
as soon as he touches you, you die.
Also Big Kirby.
Yes, Big Kirby. Oh no.
Big Kirby.
I thought I could go this way. My plan has failed. I'm going to hide behind a wall.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Wait, that's not gonna
and
work.
My day is ruined.
That's not gonna work because you're out in the open,
Also,
you idiot.
I love how his tail is just a complete, you know, it's 1, far too long, and 2, it's just completely stiff.
I think
Like,
this is actually a model from a game, I think.
I know, a lot of them are.
I can show you
When's
the
somebody
shop in
gonna
a minute as well. They have this whole shop.
Oh.
But it's like, it's not, you don't, well you can pay for stuff, it's not the main way you get it. You get it by taunting and just being in the server. Oh, there's the guy. I'm going to run the opposite direction now. No, he's coming this way! I should have gone the other way.
Little child, run!
No, no, he's after me.
Why am I?
Oh, god damn it, there's the other one.
What, wait, hold on. Why did I say little child? You're older than me.
Oh no, he's coming this way. Go, quick, Panther, go.
Oh, I mean, I actually don't know. Like, when's your birthday again?
The 2000. Sorry, hold on. I will.
I'm downloading this stream just for that one noise.
Lick it. He's after me.
I'm gonna do something
Damn
which
it.
is
I am the dead.
I'm gonna make a game gam. Dead.
You're not big surprise.
I'm gonna make a Game Gambler sound pack just so I can use it for any video you're in. Just as soon as, you know, I say, and today we're looking at Sonic Lost World.
No!
Going, which is what I call the epic screech. Gotta make a whole list of these. Make the Gam soundboard.
What? You know what I might do after this, like this whole thing, if it gets to like 10? What I might do is, I might just watch both the other Gmod videos I did. On here, so we can all just look at it, and so you can see sort of. I'll be better at editing now because God, the editing I did there was okay at best, but yeah,
I know how that feels.
but we could go back, look at it, and you see what style I'll do. It's kind of like the Fontages, but slightly different.
Yeah, yeah. I will say though, Gam, you know what this reminds me of? This very conversation and all the noises and stuff you've been making reminds me of that time that, remember I read to you the official, by the way, Japanese Sonic story?
Yep.
With all the stuff about the fucking war pilot, Vietnam.
Yep.
And, I mean, just thinking about it is just hilarious because, you know, you're sitting there going, what?
Oh, speaking on, like, obnoxious random stuff, like, about Sonic that kind of has war criminals involved.
Yes.
Did you know, if you know the whole issue with Saddam Hussein in like the 90s?
Yes.
I can't remember the exact story, but someone in Japan, like the airline that I can't remember who it was, is one of the early concept level designers of Sonic the Hedgehog, the original one.
Yes.
Japan, or that particular airport, cut off all like outgoing I can't even speak, airplanes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So there was the level designer was actually meant to be going to America for a completely different game. Hence, this game just wouldn't have existed because of a few different things. So if it wasn't for Saddam Hussein and him going down and the whole thing being crazy at that point in time, we would not have gotten Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's mad.
Yep.
I like that. Also, can we have an F in the chat for Genocide City, also known as the best weird Sonic zone name?
Yep.
Like, let's be fair. I would imagine them putting that in something like, I don't know, like in.
Sorry.
What was that?
Trying to go up this hill using garbage physics, and it's not working.
And you just went yay.
Nope, didn't work.
As if, you know, you're being like a person from where I live trying to say the word yeet whilst trying to take a shit. Yeet.
Uh-oh. The cavalry is here.
Oh no!
I'm going the other way and not thinking about it. Smash
run,
smash
boy,
window.
run.
I can't smash window. Wait, I haven't even been in the house. MTV Cribs. Cue the music. Dun, 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 dun. Wait.
I don't know what music you're trying to cue, but okay.
MTV Cribs music. The only reason I know about it is because of old YouTube videos. Huh.
Oh no.
It seems.
Oh, that music, yes.
It
Yeah, I know which
seems
one you mean now.
like my use key is not bound to my controller, which is
It
not good.
seems today that all you see
Damn
is
it, the moth has
violence,
returned.
movies, and sex on TV.
The moth is back.
Sorry, you made me think of that.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
those good old-fashioned values.
I need to quickly options. Keyboard.
You know, here's a well, not well. Here's a little story I just thought I'd like to share. That somebody once said to me that asked me, "Would you ever be thinking of buying Sonic Forces?" To which I replied, "No," like any sane person. um, but they said, well, why wouldn't you do that? And I said, why would I want to get Sonic Forces? They
Yeah.
said, if you've if you got Sonic Forces, you could make epic Reggie cutscenes. And I said, mate, there'd be more of a chance of me actually making a 3D model of Reggie and replacing classic
Like, how
Sonic
can you
with
even like make a good-looking Reggie in that game anyway? Like,
Somebody tried.
none of it looks like him though.
I mean, Comic Fan 13 tried and it ended up looking horrifyingly beautiful.
Oh, I died. Ah,
Oh, epic.
did not see him
Also, I love how he
coming.
just T-posed before he died.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep. F to everyone that is like, oh, this person's gold. Hello. Oh god, I hate the name. I'm running away. I'm running away.
I love the way you said hello.
I saw the name. I'm running away. I'm going out of the map. See you later.
What was the name?
I'm not
What was
saying
the
it.
name?
I can say the letters because otherwise people are going to get this. Make it an MP3. U W
Oh.
U.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
I love the way you said "oh no." That was beautiful.
I just
That's
ran.
majestic.
I literally just went out of the map. Like,
Oh
oh no!
That was epic. I love that.
Oh, this person's gonna die. No, she's one of you. Why are you after this person? She's one of you.
Or if you want to hear me saying my epic versions. Oh no!
Okay, just for the record, there are some like crazy people in this that play Gmod daily, so they can do things I can't even do. Like that person was just parkouring like a boss there.
Can I just say though, for everybody who's watching, so Gam, when are you going to introduce them to your little friend? You know who I'm referring to.
He's not a little friend. He's a nuisance. That's the best word I can. Like, I haven't told you how I'm gonna like his character or how I'm gonna use him yet.
Oh really?
You got the voice down, but like I have a few plans with this.
I mean, you said you're gonna make him like Reggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But is it Reggie with some semblance of intelligence, or Reggie who's worse than Reggie?
no, he's got some sort of intelligence, but he's still like no one likes him.
Oh, yeah. It's like Reggie then. Nobody likes him. Okay. The
Um,
funny thing is, though, I mean, I remember saying to every collaborator that you do mat reviews with anytime I talk to them about Reggie. First thing I said is Reggie's a dipshit that and anytime you talk to him, make it very clear that you don't like him. Like make it very clear that you hate him. And then, but the only person to ever turn that down was Comic Fan 13, because I remember I wrote the script, and stuff, and had him say a couple of things, sort of harassing Reggie. But because he sees his stuff as more family friendly, he changed it so he was complimenting Reggie instead.
but who does that?
It's like, who would do that though? Reggie said, Reggie's an annoying guy.
No one likes Reggie.
Why would you compliment Reggie?
No one likes Reggie.
No, like, nobody likes Reggie in the context of the videos.
Yeah.
Excited though, everybody seems to love him for some reason, and that wasn't part of my plan.
Oh, they are dying in front of me.
What the fuck?
That's my evil laugh. Even though it's not very evil, but most people will get concerned.
I was concerned about you way before you did that.
Oh yeah, most people are. It's kind of like you hear my name, you see who I am. Then that comes along with it.
It's like, It's big thonk. Big thonk.
I'm gonna stay in the
Okay,
corner.
Jay, if you're watching, please draw the big thonk.
I don't
don't
see
think he
where
is, though.
people are. I need to find people. I need to kill people.
Okay, now you're becoming genuinely concerned.
Okay, so
It's as soon as you start going, I need to kill people, I go, okay.
run away.
I'm just gonna go while he get some professional help.
I can't get out
So,
this house.
what ideas did you have for the personality of this guy, this character?
Well, he's gonna be He's gonna be like a know-it-all character, but like one that no one agree. Even if he's correct, you still like.
Hope he's wrong.
Yeah, you still don't like him.
Okay, yes. So he's gonna be going round
They
like
got
that.
Sky.
Okay, then the laugh works then. That works then. It's because I tend to do, when I'm asking people, for certain things, I'll do the noises that I think this character would make. Like, for example, his laugh, you just heard. It was either or.
Oh god.
I think I'll go with the first one though.
Sounds
That
like a
sounds
pterodactyl.
better. Something like- Oh no, that was intentional.
Oh.
Hmm.
No, I'm concerned.
No, like in all seriousness though, so he's gonna be like a know-it-all Reggie type character.
Yeah, but at least with Reggie's one, he still has his moments where people are like, okay, he's not always annoying. Whereas this guy is going to be as annoying as possible.
Oh, you know what makes it funnier? If whenever we do another collab or whatever, it's he introduces himself to Reggie, and the first thing Reggie does, he turns right to the camera and says, "I don't like this guy," to make it inherently clear that Reggie doesn't. I mean, the funny thing is, Reggie loves himself to an extent. I mean, like he plays it up for the camera, which is part of the act. He plays it up, but
this guy doesn't.
he-
He's always a.
this guy doesn't. He's always like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that what Reggie will do is, he thinks him acting like an idiot or whatever is reasonable enough because he knows that he's not entirely genuine about it. Because there are moments where he will break. Like I planned for that anyway because as I said, I was giving Reggie character development. Because I think it's enough to see him as he is right now, but you need to kind of have an understanding as to why he's like that. So I'm going to be exploring that a wee bit. But there are moments where Reggie will break character, and he keeps it fairly. It's sort of fairly consistent when he is and when he isn't. But this guy, because he's trying incredibly hard to not to be like this, and yet he stays like that, Reggie doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Which is what makes it. This is what makes it funny, I guess, because this guy sort of. I mean, let me give you an example. When I was talking with Jake the Snake, whenever we were planning the Sonic 1 review, which is coming out at some point, his character Rocky Rock, whom he's probably going to message something in the chat now that I've brought this up, but but his character Rocky Rock is like a Reggie character, but a bit more. I think the word would be insulting, because he insults Jake pretty much all the time in the videos. Like, his whole thing is, I tolerate you. He thinks he's morally above Jake when it's very clear that Jake is the one who's actually in charge here. But when he interacts with Reggie isn't really sure about it, because he likes these qualities in himself, but hates it when anybody else has it. Because, he has some standards.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to be probably a similar relationship between Reggie and Game Genie. Yes, guys, I've revealed his name.
I was actually thinking of maybe a cooler name. I was going to call him Eugene.
Call him what?
Eugene.
Eugene.
Because of Game Genie.
No. Oh, yeah, Eugene the Game Genie.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you what. He introduces himself as the Game Genie, and everybody just goes, "Okay, Eugene." He's like, "Shut up, Dad. I don't want you
But that's
saying
why
my
everyone
real
thinks
name."
he's smart, because he's apparently a genius, but he's not.
You know what you should do to introduce him?
Damn it!
Like
Okay.
have the genie. Have the genie in the lamp type thing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. You know, like when people smack down on like a cartridge to make it work,
Yes.
and like it
And he
clicks,
comes out.
and his eyes just pop out, and I'm
It's like, holy shit, who are you? Well, I don't really know, to be honest. I was taking a shit. It's like, bro, what?
No, but it's just
Like-
like I had the perfect image of like he then like rises up, and then it's just my like avatar's face. Like the pupils are like really small, and I'm just looking at like, you know, the regret thing KJ made with the mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, imagine that
yes.
mouth, but like with really small pupils, and then I'm just looking at the camera, just like,
Bruh. You know what you should do? You know what you should do for some of your videos? You should actually make like whatchamacallit, the it sounds stupid this, but make the monitor out of like, I don't know, like a cardboard box. Then what you do is you get either KJ or me to animate the face, and we'll put it on the box in editing. So it's just, oh no. It's like, uh-oh, I've done a bad thing. He's like, "Thank you for releasing me, buddy. I was getting a little bit cramped in there."
I'm like, are you drunk? Like, what's up with you?
I don't know, really. Last thing I remember, I was hanging upside down in a brothel, so I mean, you know. The problem with it is, when a lot of the humor with Reggie or whatever comes on the fly.
Yeah.
So, with Reggie, it just sort of seems plausible. He would say something like, "Yeah, I got it from the black market." It's like, yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense. With this character, I can't say it without cracking up because I've used that voice for various things in the past. And it sounds like, like an average, well, I mean, I don't want to say like stereotypical old man, but it sounds like he's like, but he sounds like a mermaid man if he was a British guy. Like
Evil!
Like somebody says, it's you know what he should have? Instead of evil, he should be, anytime somebody says the word cheat, he starts going into like a Vietnam type flashbacks. Like going, cheating!
But instead of
Cheat!
like army backgrounds, it's like the Game Genie menu, and then it gets like shows all the like
Yeah.
the garbage cheat codes from various different games.
I'll tell you what as well. Yeah, it's the garbage cheat codes, and the music is, the Stairs of Doom from Mario 64.
Oh, I
Those
was thinking of the
mixed with the Mario Paint theme.
well, I was thinking more of the merry-go-round from Mario 64.
Oh yes, that one, yes. No, mix that with the Stairs of Doom as well. 'Cause you go do, and you just see him just slowly freeze up, and it's like you're like poking him with a stick, going, mate, hello. And he goes, cheating. The funny thing is, with the voices that I do, with like the stuff for Game Genie, it occurred to me, I want it to sound like, with Reggie it matches me, kind of, because you can hear the Northern Ireland inflection in Reggie's voice. Because when you hear me talking, then you hear him talking. I mean, you can sort of hear there's a link there.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I need to make Game Genie sound British then, but I don't want to make him sound like a toff. I want to make him sound like, he's probably, his, like he's probably dried up. He's got a dried up throat. Like he's been, I don't know, like he's been drinking car grease or something.
No, he's been drinking a can of WD-40.
Yes, he's been drinking a can of WD-40 and snorting sugar. And he's, I'm sorry, he's talking. And then, I mean, I had the basis of the voice here. And I thought,
Hey,
I'll mix
Ultra,
it
how you
with
doing? Sorry to interrupt you.
Hello, Ultra. Then I thought I'd just mix it with an English accent purely because,
Oh,
with as close of an English accent as I could get that sounded like yours.
like
As close as I could.
another thing I wanted to like run by you again as well. I was thinking I had like a whole other idea for Gam as like not as a character, but
Oh, the GAM personality. The
well,
GAM
no, but
personality.
like the avatar and everything.
Yeah,
Say,
that's what I mean.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
So say if I use it in like a review or something, I would also want to say if I'm going to use the example of say if he's the game Eugene is dead, sort of not dead, but he's passed out on the floor, and yeah, and then so his face, like Gam's face, turns into like a meme because I can use the digital aspect of the monitor, so it doesn't always have to
It's
show
just occurred to me.
my
It's
face.
just occurred to me. It's just occurred to me what would be funny. Like, he passes out on the floor. Gam looks at the camera, and the SpongeBob meme with the big smile?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
know-
You like
Yeah,
Krabby
that
Patties,
one.
don't you, Squidward?
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
Do you know what that sounded
No,
like?
no,
Do you know what
no,
that
no.
sounded like?
No.
Go on.
It sounded like a mix between SpongeBob and number 15.
Number 15.
It's
Burger
so
King
perfect.
foot lettuce.
You could make
The
a meme
last
of
thing
that
you
as
want in
Krabby
your
Patty.
Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Yeah, you can make that into like a Krabby Patty
SpongeBob
one.
Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
The last thing you'd want on your Krabby Patty is no pickles. But as it turns out, that's what Bubble Bass got.
God, damn.
Oh god.
So,
But yeah,
So, Eugene, you said you had an order to place with Squidward. Of 2 number 9s, number 9 large, number 6, number 7, 2 number 45s, large soda, please.
Yes.
Food here, sir.
So the idea was that I'd use the digital aspect of like Gam and the fact that he can I can make it so he can portray many things with just his face. So if I wanted something
Yes.
like an idea, instead of it coming above his head, it could literally be like a digital version on his face.
So like Karen from SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
He's using SpongeBob music in the background whenever Eugene and Gam.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
do.
I was gonna do
I
something
can
like
just
that.
picture this already. It is perfect. Oh no, he has returned. He has returned. The other Pink Panther has returned.
I need to remember how to taunt in this game. Like
How
not
to taunt?
music, I mean like dancing and all that. I used to be able to do this all the time.
I can just imagine the conversation like, I'm not even going to try to attempt your voice because otherwise I'm going to butcher it. But it's like, so what can you do? To be honest, I don't know.
I don't even know I exist to begin with.
I really don't know why I was born. You weren't born, you were manufactured. Same thing. No, it really isn't.
Like
I'm gonna imagine.
I'm gonna do
It
this
sounds-
with like you guys as well. For instance, imagine like the Sonic 3 thing, but with him as well.
Oh,
Like interconnected bits.
So tell you what though, you want me to be just him and not doing myself in it, or do you want?
No, you can have both. Because I would have like
Okay,
say
that'd be hard because I'd have to be switching backwards and forwards between the two. And
No,
I
no,
need
'cause-
to remember.
no, because what I'll do
when
is
to do him.
no, what I'll do is I'd say and here's the right. I'll insert this bit here. We could do it afterwards. It won't have to be all in one take.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
So if like we'll do our bit, like say for instance we'll do how the Sonic 3 area bit is, but instead of bits I'll be like, oh, here is where Eugene comes in and says da 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 da, and then we'll cut back to
They'll do it
then.
after, yeah.
Yeah, because again it's not scripted our stuff. We literally just talk our mind.
Yeah.
So that's when I'll be like, okay, here's Eugene, say something, and then we'll move on to this next point, and then we start talking again.
In fact, just to test it out, just purely out of interest, do you want to like do a little run through of you talking to Eugene just so I have an idea of what it's going to sound like or how you
Yeah,
would
okay.
respond.
Well, I could do like a meet Eugene.
Okay,
I
let's
can make like the
sort of
whole
run
thing.
through that here. Let's run through that here then, may as well. So
Well, today
Come-
I am playing some Gmod. And if you hear any rumble in the background, that'll be from my annoying, but yet kind of funny.
Oi!
Yep, there he is.
I
Jesus.
want some fucking money!
Shut up! You're not gonna get any. Bloody hell! He doesn't shut up. Anyway, don't mind him. I'm sure he won't become a
I
nuisance
did your
anytime soon.
mother last night!
Jesus.
sorry, hold on. I'll try that again. Sorry.
I did your mother last night!
Jesus. Yes, hello, this is Eugene, everyone. This amazing Game Genie cartridge that shouldn't have been a thing to begin with is now here.
Damn this big game!
Oh my god. Don't mind him, he thinks he's everything, he thinks he knows everything. Hence,
Listen here, buddy boy. I've been round longer than you've been alive. Just remember that, right?
completely
It
like out of
sounds
the
like-
thing, that's kind of crazy that that's actually true.
You don't know, it's just occurred to me how close it sounds to something like grade A under A, but like at 80 years old. I mean, think about it.
So I've been talking with him, right? And
Picture it now. God.
So,
Imagine.
I'll be like, okay, so, and I'm just going to say something random about Gmod, because he won't be in it all the time, he'll have his moments
No,
where...
I know, yeah. It's like the moments I do with Reggie.
Yeah.
He's not through it all the time.
So in the intro, he'll probably be there, and then, but when he actually gets to the main meat and potatoes, at the time, I'll probably just talk normally, and then I'll add stuff in later.
Yes. So,
Um,
just out of interest, I take it you want there to be based on the drawings, or do you want it to be like an actual physical thing that I could probably make?
I think the
Not
drawings will
really
be
cheap.
good at first, because then I can do what you kind of do and use an avatar for it. Okay, I died. That's great.
Epic. Epic. I love the death animation too.
It's
It just T-poses, but he
T-pose.
just clumps. He just clumps to the floor.
Because I also want people
You
to sort of
died,
interact with him as well.
You want to do what?
I
Sorry?
want other people to interact with him as well, which I think would be kind of funny.
Oh yeah, that would be funny.
But again, he's not
So-
going to be here all the time. He's going to be in like the few and far between review things I do.
Oh yeah, I know. But the Game Genie, I mean, I'll be honest, I can just imagine, you know, you go, Matt, I'd like you to meet someone, and I go, yeah, who is it? And it's like, you say hello to Eugene. I said, oh, so you have a Reggie now, do you? And you go, wait, what are you talking about? Reggie sticks his head and goes, what's wrong now? Gam has an equivalent to you. Okay, time to get the gun. It's-
You know, I would actually prefer Reggie over him.
It's like, you know, can we do a trade-off? I said, no, you have to suffer. You have to suffer through this.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Gam, I drank all your
Wait, hold on. What's the English equivalent to Magners? I don't know what the names of English beer.
I was going to say Foster's. That's Australian. What am I about? Carlsberg.
Reggie pulls
That's
the
another
trigger.
one.
Hey, Ultra, let me just put it like this, okay? I was born immortal, alright? I'd very much like to pull the trigger, but I can't, otherwise, because it's not gonna work.
So, the problem is, though, I had planned for a number of those jokes to be in, but ever since YouTube updated their terms of service, I realized I'm gonna have to cut most of those jokes. Though that, I'm gonna put a lot of them in the Vlair TV uploads. So
Yeah. Like,
don't
I
see
think,
the
like,
epic
I think I
edgy
also
memes.
want to say is that, for instance, like, some of the jokes, like, which we said today, won't really fly. Like, I want...
Oh no, I know that.
Yeah, but I
As long
find them funny, but it's just like, I don't think they'll fly. Like, you can only sort of go so far.
Yeah, I know. But we'd edit it to. I see. The thing is, as well, we're doing this without any real topic to mention.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Because if we're doing it in the video, I'd normally find some sort of joke that would go with it. Like, you know, if you were talking about, say,
Go.
for argument's sake, if you were talking about Dark Souls, you know, he would make a joke related to violence.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, you sure you're gonna be covering that on this channel? Because, I mean, YouTube guidelines doesn't like that sort of thing. You know, it's like that sort of a
Yeah.
thing. To which you would respond something along the lines of, who runs this channel?
Yeah, I'd be like, who, what's the name? Then look at the name up there. Who runs this? Who made you alive? Even though that's probably one of the biggest regrets of my life.
McGuinness experiment made me alive. It shows me drawing the image, and I just look at the camera and shrug, like, eh.
No, but like you're eating something as well, and it's just like,
It's
just carry on eating while drawing.
I just eat and I've just stopped, like.
Did someone mention my
Yeah.
name? I feel like someone. mentioned my
Reggie
name.
just goes subscribe or else begins to pull up a gun and it says demonetized.
You know what you should do, right? When that happens, you'd be like, "Did someone mention my name?" Or it'd be like, "I just had a weird shiver, like someone mentioned my name." Then Reggie just comes up over the back in like the background, like sitting on the sofa. So he comes up from behind the sofa,
Yeah.
and then that's when he goes, "Subscribe or you won't survive." You know, like.
Subscribe or you will die. No, you know what we should do? We should do one. You know what would be funny? You know what would be very funny? If we did, you know, on like April Fool's Day or whatever, we did, you know, like someone's video edited in the style of, and then one of us. So, you know, I would edit one of your videos in the style of one of mine. You would do, I don't know, mine in the style of yours. You could do that for like April Fool's Day as a one-off. I mean, because I'm not very good with jokes for an April Fool's Day thing. Though, I would probably, like, have a joke, but actually have it be relevant to the stuff I'd be covering on the channel anyway.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So if I... No, go on, you were going to say something.
All I was gonna say was like one of them. I've done quite a few April Fools stuff on here, right? And the only one that I can say I'm kind of proud of is everyone was wanting me to play Sonic Forces and actually get the game, and so I was like, okay, I've finally got Sonic Forces, guys, and it was Sonic Suggests.
Yes.
I did that.
You know, I mean, I don't intend on getting Sonic Forces purely because I
already
see the
have it
point in
now,
having
but
No, I mean, purely because, number one, you can't create an accurate looking Reggie in it.
no.
And two, I don't really see the point in it otherwise because...
There's no point.
Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game, it's just I don't have anything to play
You're
it
not
on,
missing out on much.
Well, I mean, technically I have a PC, but yeah, I'm finding excuses not to play it.
Like, yeah,
mean-
you're not missing out on much at all. Like, you see something of it, and you've played the whole game.
You might want to choose your words a tad more carefully because Ultra's in the chat.
Well, no, I'm speaking my mind. That's how I feel.
I know.
Like,
I
I
know
feel
what I mean,
like
though,
the
is
game
it-
does well with some things, even though they're very few and far between. But overall, it's a very meh experience, and once you've seen one stage, you've seen them all. Okay, there's the bear.
Hello, Yusuf. Or how do I pronounce that right? Is it Yusuf or Yusuf? I don't know. How
I see Yusuf.
Well, it's because we pronounce it Yusuf over here, and so I really need to teach you some Northern Ireland expressions so you can understand what I'm saying.
I missed
really
it.
need to teach you some of those. There's a lot of really funny ones.
Oh, I got away. Woo.
Mm.
Okay, I need to recharge my sprint.
Speaking of recharging, I will be right back because I need to. Well, I'll probably be recharging my phone next wee bit, but you know, I need to get a drink. Recharge my vehicle.
Oh, that scared the life out of me. Okay, no worries. Hey, Yusuf, how you doing?
See you in a minute.
No worries. Oh, but yeah, that's this sort of insight at the at this point in time. That is Eugene, the game genie. That's like the very rough version of him. There's going to be a few things that are going to be altered about his personality and just overall character, but that's the earliest version of him you've seen so far. I've been alright, thanks, Ultra. You know, I could be a bit better. I think everyone's in that sort of mindset at the moment. Everyone can sort of feel a bit better just because everything that's going on. But yeah. I only play games that I really think are well developed and story blends with the game type of game. There's a lot to think about before getting those type of games, depending on how the fans react. I don't really, I do take into account what fans react, but that's not going to stop, especially with Sonic game, because everything's few and far between with people's opinions, because it's so spread out. That doesn't defer me from getting a game. If it's what I want to play and if it's something I want to see or experience, then I get it. Hence with Forces. I was upset a bit with how that all worked and came out, but it's not it's not that bad. It's not a horrible game. It's just a meh game at best.
Hello.
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 I was just saying
I
that.
was able to match your voice instantly though. That was fucking amazing. Why are we so in tune?
I don't know. It's very weird, but awesome at the same time.
I can't, like, once lockdown's over, maybe, and I say maybe, if there's any conventions on locally, I might
I
go
want to
there.
go to a convention. I've never been to a gaming convention.
Neither have I.
I want to.
If there's any local nerd convention on, I will say in one of the videos that I'm going there, and expect the pinned comment to be Gam going, "I will find you there." No, it would be funny if it's just sort of. I can just imagine if we went to one of those. The first thing we'd do is we wouldn't even say anything. We'd just stand and point at each other.
No!
Like the Spider-Man thing, just like.
Oh, yeah, that'd be perfect.
And I mean, my mate would just be standing there going, "What are you doing?" And I go, "Frazoid, I'd like you to meet my English clone."
Hello, I like tea.
Hello, I like tea and cookies.
I just turned into like C3PO. Like
Oh, God,
voice-wise. Hello, even though I don't like tea, I'm one of the very few British people who does not like tea and crumpets.
I've never even had a crumpet. What the fuck is a crumpet?
It's garbage. It's overrated. It's
Lovely.
blech.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, I mean, I know everybody says around here, everybody says, "Oh, you only put spuds in Ireland." Well, I come from the part of Ireland where we don't eat spuds all that much.
I like a good potato. But
I will say one thing though. You have not lived until you've eaten an Ulster fry.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Okay, you know a traditional fry, right? I presume you've had one.
Wait, say that again. A what?
A fry, F-R-Y.
Oh, wait, fried potato?
No. That's not what I mean. Like, let me put it like this: bacon, sausages.
Oh,
beans.
English breakfast fry up. Okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah, we just call them fries here. Just
Gotcha. Okay, now.
But when you've had an Ulster fry, like ho.
So what's different there?
Double the amount of pretty much everything. Potato bread, which is lovely, and the piece de resistance, something that a lot of people outside here do not even know exists. Soda bread.
Oh, I don't like soda bread.
You what?
I don't like soda bread.
Well, I mean, you can have it without it. You
Like
just need to ask.
we kind of have that here, except without the potato bread. We have eggy bread. It's a Tudor breakfast.
Whoa. What bread?
Eggy bread. You've never had eggy bread?
Well, I mean, I don't like eggs.
Oh,
So.
oh.
Well, I mean,
that defeats
that's
that
not
then.
entirely true. That's not entirely true. I like some eggs, but it's usually the meats that most people give me with eggs in them don't tend to be very nice, if you know what I mean.
Well, eggy bread is awesome. Like, you probably won't like it if you don't like egg things, but it's basically.
I mean, I don't mind fried eggs or scrambled eggs, but apart from that, no.
It's basically just you like egg wash a bread, like a piece of bread, and you toast it, fry it.
Okay.
It's bloody brilliant and it's amazing.
I will say one thing. People keep telling me red sauce is the best thing that they've ever tasted on food.
Red sauce, isn't that ketchup?
Yeah, ketchup. They only call it red sauce here. Nobody calls it ketchup.
What? Why? Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, people just say gives the red sauce because nobody can remember the word ketchup for some
What?
reason. Well, I mean, You hear people been pretty much everywhere saying brown sauce. You don't hear
Oh,
them
brown.
saying brown ketchup.
Yeah, brown sauce is about the same here. Oh, get
Yeah,
juked! Sorry. Oh, he's gonna be
The
mad.
thing is, that
Oh.
like people like. I prefer brown sauce over red sauce purely because when let me put it like this: people here tend to put red sauce on everything.
Well, I can't
Like,
have ketchup anymore, but
why not?
oh, I have IBS.
I don't know what that. Oh wait, yes, I
Yes.
remember you mentioned that. Oh
But-
yeah, it took me a minute. I thought, what the fuck is he talking?
But we do have brown sauce here, but it's literally just called brown sauce. Like
Yeah, it's called brown sauce here.
it's
as
like HP sauce or something like that. I don't like that either. I only have barbecue sauce now.
well. I mean, it depends on who makes it as well. HP
Oh,
can be
exactly.
rotten. HP can be rotten sometimes. Daddy's sauce actually has flavor.
Oh,
As
I've heard
opposed
good
to
things about
HP.
that. To be honest,
You've heard what things? about it?
I've heard good things about that.
You cut off there.
Oh, I said I've heard good things about it.
Oh yeah, it's better than HP by about a mile. Because
I might
let
have to
me
try
put it
that
this-
out then.
Because if you're not a brown sauce person,
I've only had
obviously-
HP though, so you know.
Yeah, there's a load of different brown sauces you
Yeah.
can get. There's the ones they give you at the chip shop, which can vary.
There's the
chippy
Guinness.
can
I know there's a Guinness
vary.
one, which I've heard's good.
Don't say that name.
What-
Because anytime I
Oh!
hear any product with the name Guinness in it, everybody makes fun of me for it. and
I
hate it.
wasn't saying it for that. I was legitimately saying that's the
No,
only other
Guinness
one I've heard.
beer is the worst one. Guinness beer is the worst one.
Oh
'Cause-
really?
Oh, hot damn. The thing that's worse, that's it's because everybody says, I've been drinking Matthew's family everything. Yeah, 'cause,
God.
like people in my school call me Matthew. Obviously, I don't
Yeah.
like being called that. I prefer to be called Matt because number one, it saves on spelling it.
Hmm.
Because, like, hot damn. If you were worrying about if I was worrying about how many times somebody spelled my surname wrong, my first name.
I'm right there
apparently
with
can
you with
spell
my
that
surname.
either.
I'm right there with you.
People can't spell my first name either.
Ah!
So it's
Damn it.
and people can't, and because I go to school in a particular area,
Hmm.
people can't pronounce it correctly either, which is what makes it annoying. Because you'd think Matth, you'd think people would say math for that,
Yeah.
but no, they say moth, and you're going, what? You're pronouncing it as if it's Moff. It's Math. It's a
That's
th
math.
and an a. It's math. What? Okay.
Moth
whatever,
is
but,
MOTH.
Well, no, it's moth. The way they said like an F
What?
sound at the end.
What?
I don't get it either. I really don't. It annoys me though because I. This is the reason I went by Matt because it's easier for people to remember.
Hmm.
It's also easier for people to spell.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
if
That
people
sounds kind of cool. That sounds kind of cool.
Mix ketchup and soy sauce. Well, there's one you should never try, and my brother does this all the time just to annoy me, which is never mix red sauce ketchup. Sorry, I have to say ketchup because I know. You know what? Fuck it. I'm calling it red sauce.
Yeah, it's cool.
You can-
It's just
even though
surprised.
it's not. Mixing red sauce with mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah. They
Don't-
Heinz serve that by the bottle.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Never
Heinz
do that.
Heinz has it for you already. It's literally
Yeah,
called
I know,
like
yeah.
saucernaise or something like that.
Yeah, no, but what they do though is they make the flavors work. If you just use the regular old Heinz red sauce and
Oh,
Hellmann's
yeah.
mayonnaise,
It's garbage.
no.
Like, there's another thing
You
I
know
had.
what's even worse? You know what's even worse? Lemon mayo and red sauce. He does this in front of me. I go, oh.
No, do you want to
no.
know what's even worse than that? Because I've had that.
What? Oh,
I'm
I'm worried.
long story short, right? My science teacher, who was not nice to me at the end. Anyway, during the
neither was
school
mine.
year, he was like, he said, "Oh, there's an awesome sauce in the cafeteria you need to try." So I was like, "Okay." So I went to have it, opened it up, put it on there. Oh my god, it was rancid. Do you want to know what it was? Baconaise.
Never mention that again.
Bacon bits and sludge and crap in mayonnaise. And Heinz sell it by the bottle when it was warm. It wasn't chilled, it was warm.
You know what's even worse? You know what put me off mayonnaise? There are two things that put me off mayonnaise. First of all, if you go to the cafeteria and you don't have,
Sorry.
you know, for any... If you go onto the servery, they call it, purely because, you know, it's more of, you know, you get served food instead of getting it in like a cafe style. You, if you go and order a sandwich from it, if you're one of those brave individuals, you will see on the wall, rather ironically, for reasons I'll explain in a minute, a thing about allergy information, right?
Yeah.
Which features a little cartoon of a man going up, ordering some sandwiches. You know, can you check if it has this ingredient in it? The guy who's serving it says, yeah, okay, I'll go check. So he goes checks with the guy who has it.
Sorry.
The guy who made it said, yeah, can you check if this thing is in it? I'll say mayo just to make it easier to remember. He says, is there mayo in this? He checks it and goes, yeah, there is. Go get him to get something else. No, that's good, all right? You think, okay, that's fine. Until I say that that partially influenced the school's double standards.
Oh no.
Which because, you know, there are a significant amount of people in the school who have an allergy to mayonnaise, right?
Mm-hmm.
And fair enough. Until you realise that you think that's fine and dandy until you realise that every single sandwich that they sell is almost steeped in mayo before they sell it. Now, remember as well that these are in like cardboard.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
cardboard packaging.
Yep.
So if you so much as squeeze it to try and get it open,
It comes. Oh Jesus! I hate things
You know
like
what's
that where they
worse?
try to make like a cheaper and school-friendly version, like meal deals, and they're all garbage.
yeah, they're so bad. The worst part is as well, it's the thing that finally put me off after, you know, seeing all that in there, was a joke that was spread around by guys in my class, which was, you know, somebody said something along the lines of, how much cum can they put in those sandwiches? And as soon as they likened mayonnaise to cum, no.
One time
Ultra
when
says,
I
"One
was,
time when
I
you-"
was just about to read
Oh,
that.
we're reading the same thing. No, you read it.
One time when I was trying to make an omurice? Is it meant to be omelette?
Omni rice?
Omni
Say
rice.
omni rice.
For a cooking video, it was a disaster. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah. But I mean,
I pride myself in not being a chef.
Oh
I
yeah,
pride
same here. I
myself
can't
in
cook
being-
for crap. I probably burn beans on
No.
toast.
I mean,
Even though
I
like
remember
beans on toast.
was tasked to make a soup and it went wrong. So I mean,
Oh, yeah, I can't make. How can someone expect you to make soup without knowing how to cook properly?
no. I was heating it from a tin.
Oh yeah, no, I've been there. Burnt the
It went
bottom of it.
wrong. No. When I was doing it, I put it in for the right amount of time. You know, in the right watt microwave. And yeah, even then, it's still messed up. I don't.
Yeah, I put it in a saucepan. Yeah, that didn't end well for me. It kind of burnt the whole bottom of the. I don't even know how you burn soup like that, to be honest. But hey, I managed to, and it was, I guess, a life achievement. I burnt soup.
Be right back.
Okay. But Ultra, I think you should try that again. In my opinion, I feel like you should have another go at it. I think that'd be cool because that could be like you could tap into another audience there. But again, it's also so left field out of your content. It might be, or you'll know of how people would say it. They would recommend things. But yeah, I think you should have another shot at it because it's a cool idea. Maybe start off with something fairly simple, and if people like it, then you can step it up. I think that's quite a good shout to try and do that because it was such a cool idea. You just coming out and saying that you want to try and do that. I think that's cool. But yeah, now we're going to Waterworld Remastered, which is another great map in my opinion. I love this map for this game mode. I could work on something and maybe cook vegetables. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool. Just something fairly simple yet not basic, like. And then people can give you recommendations of what you can do to improve it if they want to see it. And even if you like doing it, what you could possibly do is make it like something on Twitter, or you can make it a new account and by you cooking, or you could market it as maybe another channel if people don't want to see it but you enjoy doing it. It's that's one of those types of things which is an easy stepping stone to different variations of content.
I am back.
Oh, welcome back. But yeah, I think that's a good idea to try and do that. I was just saying to Ultra that he should go for it, that whole cooking thing. And even if people don't like it, it could be a gateway to other stuff. But
watch it.
Well, the thing is, it's also about the algorithm, because he does gaming stuff, and if he out of nowhere just does cooking stuff, that could affect him.
Yes.
But if what I was saying to him, if people don't like it and if the algorithm's against him, but he likes doing it, what he could do is have like a Twitter account. Use his Twitter account to make videos on there, or make a new account on YouTube.
Make a second channel.
Exactly.
Yeah. What I was planning to do for myself, purely because the two things that seem to work for me is obviously the Sonic content, and then doing the occasional little documentary. Like you saw what happened with the Curious Case of Cyber Shell.
Yeah.
I mean, that fucking exploded. Like, let me be honest, right? I was expecting that to probably, like, realistically, I was expecting maybe out of all the stuff we've done, maybe to probably get 300, 400 views. Maybe, like, if we were pushing it a tad, about a couple thousand. 14,000.
Yeah. That's
sitting there going,
I know how that exactly feels. I know the exact feeling, because when Mania came out, and then it was about then PC came out. It was literally a month and a half later. The mod Mario and Luigi came out.
yes, that epic mod.
Yeah, I did that, and I got literally 20k views in under a week. No, sorry, not in under 2 days.
Yeah.
And this is someone who had like 200 subs. And I was like, what?
No, the funniest bit was my reaction to it was, thing was, I checked the first couple of days, so it was getting. The thing is, within the first bit, it struggled to get 100 views. And I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't do stuff like that. Then, I checked back in about an hour or whatever, and it got into about 150. I thought, all right, I'll sleep on that. Wake up the next morning, it got about 250 or so. I thought, oh, okay, that's decent enough. Go to sleep on that. Wake up the next morning, 2,500.
Oh, I know how that feels as well. That was with the first montage.
Where did all these people come from?
Yeah. I felt the exact same way with the first montage I did, because I looked at it and I was like, okay, maybe this will do well. I don't think this would do amazing. Maybe it'll do, decent at that point in time. Probably be 200 views. So I then went to bed. I went on Cyberjunk's thing, because I didn't have a Discord server, so I was mostly just on Cyberjunk's one and Ultra's one. And then person by Friday was like atting me a lot. I was like, why are you atting me? And he said, your latest video blew up. I was like, you what? So I looked at it, and it was at like 15k in 24 hours.
Huh.
And I was like,
enough.
oh.
No, the thing was, I was thinking of making another type thing, but the thing with it is, obviously, as you know, it's kind of unpredictable. So I was thinking of picking a somewhat relevant topic and going with that, purely because, relevant topic within Sonic, of course, and going with that, purely because, with something like Cybershell, you can understand why people were getting hyped up about that, because people have been wanting to know where he is for
so long.
Now about 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's 6 years left, but you know, that is if he returns, which I don't think he's
I doubt
going
he
to
will.
do now because.
Or like what I said, he's gonna do like a
Um,
2 or 3 second video, just because, and then he's just gonna
He's probably
disappear.
going to pull a Leafy. He's probably going to pull a Leafy and do what you know what iDubbbz. The thing about iDubbbz, you've probably heard about that. Because for those of you who don't know, and I'm surprised if you don't, Leafy was one of those YouTubers that picked on people to get views. He picked on people for views, and as soon as it turned against him, he'd change his story. He'd immediately go back, sort of apologize for it, like, you know, it was all in the name of satire and stuff like that. And he was known for having probably, at the time, and by his own admission, probably one of the most, I don't want to say toxic, but, you know, one of the most polarizing fan bases out there. I mean, and, you know, he would, he eventually stopped uploading because YouTube were single-handedly, you know, going out of their way to sort of stop him from doing certain things. They weren't promoting his channel or whatever. So he just stopped, and he did a lot of self-reflection, decided to change his attitude, got a job, and moved on. Until about the start of lockdown, when a whole shitstorm went down with iDubbbz. I'm not going to say what that is, purely because it's irrelevant. But he came back out of nowhere and made a video saying, "Bro, you're a fucking cock,"
Yeah.
and then just left it. And as soon as he came back, his fan base came back. Like, to put it like this, before lockdown, I remember he had a subscriber base that was pretty much stuck at 4.5 million, right? After that video, he already increased his subscriber count by 1 million, just from a 2-second video. So if I was Cyber, I would, you know, and because Cyber has a lot in common with Leafy's content, though not for bullying people, but more for bullying Sega. I mean, I think it would be frankly surprising if he turned up out of nowhere and made a 2-second video, though I'm not going to put it past him because that would be the sort of thing he would do.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, though, unlike people like Leafy, he's actually remained almost tonally consistent throughout all of this, you know, because he was, I will admit, he did put on part of his persona for the camera. I would admit, you know, it's part of it for online, because, you know, you'd see him in streams or whatever, not acting quite as arrogant or as anti-Sega as he probably would in his videos, but, you know, the sort of snarky sense of humor and whatever was always sort of present, because if you look at his earliest stuff, like his runs of Sonic 1, 2, and 3, he did things that nobody else would do, because he'd do a run, have extra information and editing stuff, and then would come back to it ages later and do a commentary on his run, like he'd get in the DVD. And you'd be sitting there going, you know, this is meta in a way. And then, you know, a bit after, he'd do a commentary of the commentary. Then there was the commentary of the commentary of the commentary, and then he stopped, obviously. But no, he's probably going to show up at some point in 2026 with a 2-second long video, and then probably just quit YouTube for good, because, I mean, think about it. The guy pretty much, A, got doxxed, and B, you know, people were messaging him so much that he pretty much stopped posting on his social medias, and, you know, he, I mean, I know let's put it like this, someone finds his phone number, like his personal phone number, and his mother answers, I mean, you can tell there's something there that isn't being said. Like, for example, maybe, you know, he felt he was being a little bit harassed or whatever, and got them to deal with his shit. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he left YouTube after all of this.
Same here. I do feel bad for the guy, just for everything that happened, but like we said, his fan base is kind of really toxic. Like, not all of it, but a majority of it.
I didn't say that.
I said that.
I know you said that, but, you know, just saying, if they ever find you...
Yeah, I don't care, they bring it on. Don't care. I've already been hit down many times. There's nothing that they could say that I've heard before.
I mean, I will say, well, I'll say this for him, you know, if he does come back, I would probably, I'd probably be one of the first people who'd A, try to get in contact with him, and B, Yeah, I would probably be one of the people who would be very calm about it. Like, everybody else be going like, yo, Cyber, you betrayed us, you went away, you left, you know, feeling very, how would I put it? Like they have sort of, like he's responsible and all this sort of stuff. I'd be the sort of person who would go, yo, mate, I realize things have been, like I know things have been probably been pretty shit for you. Would you like to do an interview?
Yeah.
I would, you know, extend the hand of friendship apart, and instead of, you know, being the sort of person to be like, how dare you leave and not come back? I'd just be like, bruh, do you want to join me on a review?
Yeah.
Please? Speaking of which, I still need to get the balls to ask either Red Hot Sonic or Game Apologist to collab on the channel.
Yeah.
Because that would... I mean, I know with Red Hot Sonic it's understandable because of his schedules and stuff like that, but with Game Apologist, you know, I can't access his DMs, so I mean, I can't ask him directly.
Yeah. I kind of just led the bear to like a whole load of people. I'm sorry, not sorry, but hey.
No, survival of the fittest, even though you
But
died.
yeah,
You know
Ultra,
what I mean?
do that. That's a great idea to try and do something
Ultra,
new.
do it. Do it, I will
Especially
watch
something
it.
like this, like this whole
Yes.
virus situation. Something like that is probably going to blow up. After a while, if you work SEO correctly and you do everything right with tags and everything, it could blow up. Especially if it's on a different channel, that could blow up instantly. And if you want graphics or anything, you know the guy to come to. But yeah, I think that'd be a great idea. Just because then it'd be something different, and especially if everything's getting monotonous with, because everyone's feeling like that.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like
I'd
this
watch
could
that.
work.
I'd
Yeah,
watch
I
that
would as well.
content.
You could even do it with
Like, Ultra,
streams
as
on
soon
that
as
channel
you-
as well.
Like, as soon as, you know, you make that sort of... As soon as you start doing all that or whatever, send me a link. I will watch, I will subscribe, I will
Yeah,
support
same.
that channel.
I will also
I
support
might
you
even
for
revive
everything.
my old... I might even revive my old dead personal YouTube channel and do all this stuff on that, because, you know, obviously... Because obviously... I mean, I'd have 3 active channels and a load of shitpost ones. But... no, but no, seriously, so I will probably... I might even, you know, use my old dead personal channel and just post a couple extra stuff on there, you know, probably get you guys involved with stuff that isn't Sonic related, obviously.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, just so I can have...
Because I would love
so
to
you'll
do
have
that,
the-
but I can't do it on my channel purely because it's obviously all Sonic based.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, it would be interesting just to see what your take would be on stuff that isn't Sonic and all that, you know, all that sort of thing. I still can't wait for the Matt and Gam show. I'm really excited.
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
So, I mean, whenever you're ready to do it,
We do it after this stream if you want.
just make sure you're recording on your end and send me the recording, just so I can. Yeah, because obviously I'm recording it from my phone, so it's gonna sound shit.
Sorry, I was laughing at the reason for being kicked.
Wait, someone got kicked or did you get kicked?
No. There's a little box that shows up on the left for like people to be kicked. I wasn't being kicked, but the reason why was because he said big gay.
Big gay.
The funny thing is, though, I remember just before we get back on our previous train of thought, Comic Fan 13 gave me an idea of what Reggie would be like in Forces, and as soon as it got to the results screen, it showed this abomination clapping, this beautiful abomination clapping. And guess what soundbite he used for Reggie's victory? Big gay. And then no, also not the one where, you know, not Reggie sort of celebrating, just Reggie sarcastically saying "big gay," and it just fit perfectly.
Ultra, that's awesome. I'm glad that everything's sort of you're tidying everything up, and I need to do that as well. But I haven't really got a proper setup at the moment. It's literally just TV and gaming.
I don't have
PC.
a setup at all. I don't have a setup at all.
But yeah, I highly recommend you go out there and do something. Oh god damn it! Go out there and do something like that, even if it's on a different channel. And if you need a name or anything to help with that, I can help you with that.
Bear in
And
mind, I'll also be on hand if you need any voices or anything.
yeah, like we're both here to help. Because again, it being on something like your channel, I don't think it would work personally. Because
On a separate channel would work.
it would, yeah, on a separate one it would work, and it'd probably blow up like a lot. But it's just because you do gaming stuff, you're very science based, you have your own series, so it probably won't work. So having a whole new thing that you could say, oh, I upload weekly, you could start it there, or you can upload it every 2 days a week. You know, start off slow, and then if people like it and you gain traction, you know, then you have your way to go about things. And I know quite a few people who would genuinely, like, if it's edited properly and you say, oh, what ingredients you would need, and you make it like a professional cooking tutorial sort of thing.
This would be absolutely epic to watch. I mean, let me put it like this: it would be, it would probably teach me how to cook. Let's put it like that.
Same here.
Let me put it like this: school cookery class only teaches you so much.
Yeah, exactly. It does not teach you as much as people think it does.
Everybody goes, oh, you know, it's great and whatever. I looked up the syllabus for A level. They call it food science once you get to GCSE and A level.
Yep.
But as soon as you get there, it's you know, it's less about making stuff. It's more about the hygiene and all this. And you go, bruh, I was only here to make epic meals. I was only here for me time.
Sorry, I just juked the crap out of that dude.
Can I just take a second to appreciate that laugh? That was
Oh, he just got completely destroyed there. Amazing.
This is why to make a GAM soundboard. Because let's be honest, GAM. Let me put it like this. You know all like the meme sound effects and stuff like that that were taken out of context from people's videos.
Yeah.
I don't see why they can't do the same with yours, because, like I say, the range of sounds you make in your streams would be perfect for memes. You're going after the other Pink Panther to whoop his ass.
I died. My plan didn't work. But yeah, Ultra, I think that's
Mission
a good
failed.
idea.
We'll get him next time. No wait, no, that's Eugene. God damn it. Speaking of Eugene, I'm really looking forward to doing the Eugene voice for you. I'm glad that you like the design.
Yeah, I like it because it's sort of terrifying yet not terrifying. It's awesome. It's like really encapsulates what his character is.
I did it for two real reasons. The first being that, you know, it fits with your sense of humor. It fits with your sense of humor, and you know, it's also based on a number of things I've done before. Like, for example, Snock has, you know, like Snock with the 30s aesthetic, and then, you know, the stuff we do where we make deliberately sort of like tasteless jokes and tasteless humor. It's a mixture of that, you know, as well as the fact that it just fits the personality that you told me.
Like,
I want my money.
This is like on a slightly different note, sort of with what Ultra was on about, how he was planning to do cooking.
Yeah.
What? Say if you had like a second channel and you'd put in as much. I know you don't have as like a lot of time. But
Sorry for interrupting you here. Sorry for interrupting. Hello, Mixel fan. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, welcome to the stream. Thank you for pointing that out.
You were gonna say.
Yeah. Say if I know you don't have a lot of time in your plate, but theoretically, if you did, and you had like a second channel that you put a lot of time into, it doesn't have to be gaming or what you do now. It would have to be something different. What would it be? Because
Don't ask me that question.
Because I don't even know for like.
What I would do, like I'd put it like this. I'd probably be doing stuff. Well, not exactly similar to Cyberjinx's old content, not like that, but I'd probably be doing stuff where I talk about, like, as I've said, in the past I've made and for school and stuff like that, I've had to make a load of short films, and because, you know, filmmaking is sort of a passion of mine, like, I'd probably be talking about all the different, you know, stuff I've made and stuff behind the scenes for my own channel, like, the shooting techniques that I do, all the stuff that I've planned, and like unlike other Sonic tubers, what I tend to do with my videos is I write a shooting schedule for all the stuff that I need to film,
Yeah.
and have a time list on my computer of all the jokes that would need to be put in. Like, let's put it like this: I try to make it as professional as possible, and as you've seen from the 1 or 2 screenshots that I've sent you, I edit. I'm planning to make the editing of my new videos a little bit like editing a film, like a work print, because you've got a time code at the top, you've got bits at the bottom which have technical details based on the camera being used, where the footages come from, blah blah blah, etc. So it'd probably be like a mixture of how I made my films, the techniques I've done, how I've made certain things in the films as well.
Oh, nice.
For example, let me give you an example, one that you might find interesting. As one of my recent ones I had to do, I did a mystery / murder thing, and there's a couple of moments, like the first murder in the film, I deliberately had it that it's structured in a specific way, so you can like the audience already knows what's going to happen because it's fairly obvious to us who the killer is, whatever. But how does he get away with the crime? Because we mentioned I dropped certain hints as to how this person's going to die without bringing up,
Become coffee
he's going to,
dancers. Sorry, I was just reading.
like, the character's going to be using this, and how does the detective figure it out?
Yeah.
So I put various visual cues, like made it subtle, so that like people like my teacher, like certain people could figure out what was going to happen and other people didn't. Like if you
Yeah.
were looking specifically for it, like for example, the filmmaker's rule of thirds, which is you divide the screen 3 going down and 3 going across, so you've got like a grid. And wherever the lines intersect is where you put the bits where you want the audience to see it. So, say for example, in the corner of one of the boxes, you have a knife block with only 1 knife in it. So, and as the other characters are standing in the front out of focus, you're left looking at the knife block thinking, why is there only 1 there? Unless the character's going to use it. Like, I've thought this stuff out. Like, other people in my class wouldn't do that. They'd just be sort of looking for, oh, let's show the human drama in here. I go, no, let's let the audience figure out what's going on here.
Yeah.
Is this character going to do this? Blah, blah. You notice also in the stuff that I do, the reviews, whatever, I will have a significant moment. I will have timed it so that Reggie comes in. Well, I mean, like, obviously not the same time in every video, obviously, but I've engineered it sometimes so that you can almost tell when Reggie's about to appear, and then he does. Like,
Yeah.
he comes in not as sort of an interruption, as was originally my idea. Also, the camera. What the hell's happening with the camera? Anyway, no. Like, Reggie will appear at a moment where you sort of expect him to arrive, but you still don't know what he's going to say. It's got something to do with what's already been said, but you don't know how he's going to say it. So you're left thinking, what's he going to comment? Is he going to be jokey? Is he going to be serious? Blah blah blah. Like, I pretty much make you think when I'm going through. Like, I've planned out how I'm going to do it, what Reggie's tone's going to be, blah blah blah. Like, if he's going to be more serious, he talks down here. You see? And if he's going to be a bit more humorous, he has a higher voice. I mean, you can tell when he's going to be funny, when he's going to be serious. So, like, I will have thought this through and have planned it out. Like, I don't necessarily tell people that that's what I've done, because they just see the final thing. They don't think about how much I've actually sort of planned it. So that would be sort of what the proper second channel would be.
Yeah.
Like, as well as other old Reggie shorts that I did way back, explain the context of them and how I was able to film them. And yeah, there's one trick I'd want to mention as well in the film that I made, the murder thing. There's one bit I'm very proud of, which you're supposed to show the rough cut to your class, but hold on a minute.
No worries.
Hold on a second.
Oh. my theoretical second one, I'll probably do like move the review stuff over there if I would ever do anything like that. Like a lot. I probably wouldn't keep the daily stuff on here. I'll probably turn to like every other day, and then on that every other day on the other channel would be the review stuff. Maybe I don't know. Something like that. But I can't think I think having something completely different like cooking is a great idea. Because then you can get people who like cooking and gaming, and you can say, oh, I have something else. And, for instance, you can make reference to that. Which I think is rather cool. And it could play into your upper hand as well. Especially as that sort of thing is kind of massive. Yeah, it's kind of massive at the moment. It has been for the last couple of years. It's been kind of massive. He's after the Pink Panther! I don't know if he's gonna last. Did he? Did he survive? What? Surprised he survived. No one can break through my impenetrable fort, which definitely can't be moved with a single use button. I'm just gonna spin. I love that meme. Spin. Yeah, this is kind of boring when nothing's after you. Like, this isn't that hard. How is he still alive? Okay, he's not alive anymore. Try and get me. But yeah, that's a cool concept, right? I think that's great, and it's a great idea for you to go out of your comfort zone. Well, not really out of your comfort zone, but in terms of other stuff. I think it's a cool idea. I'm just gonna move stuff so people think, alright. Again, how stupid is that? Because I just go through here. Why do people barricade? There's literally no point. Yeah. Huh. I don't even know where the dude is. There's only one guy this time because there's less people. So this is going to be even probably more boring. Where is he? And I hope he's not a friendly one. That's like the worst thing you can find in here is friendly ones. Because then they literally don't do anything. So it's 3.5 minutes of nothing. Where is he? I might just go over there and just purposely destroy that fort they're gonna make. Okay. Is that him down there? Nope. Why is everyone running? Where is he? He's not up. He's not down. He's not all around. Is that him over there? No. Okay, this is weird. Like, I don't know where he is. This is so stupid. There he is! Yes! Come here.
I am back.
Welcome back.
You told me to come and I am back.
Anyway, no, seriously, I'm back.
Anyway, I'll just continue my train of thought from before, and then we'll talk about something else because I'm feeling like I'm boring people.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's a bit where I wanted to build up the suspense here, and the thing was, obviously, you can't on screen without doing, because you're working on a school budget, which is nothing.
Yeah.
You can't, you can't actually show something like a murder on screen when you're making these films. And do it sort of convincingly. Hello, MJ. Hello.
Hey, MJ.
So what I did was I built up the tension in the scene with a number of shots and a dramatic piece of music. So you have the character is written in the script. He's pushed down the stairs and he gets stabbed. You think, okay, so how do you do that? So what you have is the person. You see the close up of the hands pushing the camera.
Yeah.
You hear a sound effect of the person falling down the stairs. You have the camera fall. You drop the camera, literally. You then show a close-up of, not the close-up, but the killer in shadow running down the stairs. Cut to a shot of the knife being lifted up, and then you cut.
Damn it, why does
Well,
someone put a box there? Sorry, I'm listening.
Well, what I did was, I edited it so that what happened would be is, you see the shot of the knife come up, and as it comes down, it cuts to the inspector in the, the sort of the, call it, in the inspection scene, slamming his hands on the table, so that it just it looks like the knife's raised up and then slam on the table, so it happens in a matter of frames. So anybody I showed it to, it worked every single time because they weren't expecting it. So the minute they see it go up and then just slam on the table, I also amplified the noise. So as soon as he slams his hands down, they go like shit, like oh fuck. So, it was releasing the tension in a completely unexpected way. I remember showing it to my teacher, and he sort of jumped a bit, because he was standing up when he was watching it. Not about a foot in the air, but at least about 10, 20 centimeters.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, that would be the stuff I'd do. Also, Ultra says, nearly done with my new setup, still planning on getting a new desk. I'll post a photo online in a moment.
Cool.
Epic.
I wish I could have a desk in my room.
And as you know, I don't actually have a proper desk, so I had to fake one in Photoshop for our epic podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to
kind of
ask, after the stream, do you want to do a test, like a recording test with
Well, yeah, because what I was going to say.
Eugene?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, because we might as well kill two birds with one stone. We do that first, and then we could do the Matt and Gam show afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Because what we could do is I could do like a meet Eugene thing.
Well, now, Gam, listen to me.
And it would be like
I still don't have my poker chips.
the plan will be to have it like I'm talking on my own, and I'm not going to mention you, and then you just hear like a burst open a door or something. No, actually, why don't we just make it his quote unquote origin story? Why
I've already got an idea of what that could be. You're beginning to do like a video going, I don't normally make these kind of videos, but I thought today I'd review Sonic Robo Blast 2 card. And then you just hear like a rustle from behind you and you go, excuse me for a second. Cuts. Oh shit, hang on. Wait, can you still hear me? Just checking.
Yeah.
Thought for a minute my connection had gone.
No, so I was just listening. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, no, okay. So, anyway, you hear like a rustle behind you, cuts to camera, and, you with like the fake Gam cardboard head, it just goes like, you look over your shoulder, like, really in the middle of a recording, like, for fuck's sake. Like, he like pretends like some sort of cat or whatever. Like, I thought I told you to get out of it. You see this Game Genie cartridge just sitting in this box. You're like, Lift up, like, oh, it's a bit dusty. You rub it on your knee. You hear a voice going, "Oi!
Not me crown jewels."
That's my face. you like shit. You drop it on the floor. You just see it like flopping around on the floor. You like pick it up and look at it. He goes, "Oh, I'm glad to be out of there." You go, out of where? My face was shoved inside the cartridge. Like, by who? My last owner. that I don't know who your last owner is. Why are you in my house? I might have broken. What?
No, like one remark I kind of want to happen is that I'll be like, wait, hold on, you're a game genie and you can talk, and then he'll come back and
Oh
say,
yeah.
but he'll come back and say, oh, you're a person with a monitor as a head. I'm surprised you can talk too, and I'll be like, touche.
It's like touche. It's like what a game. It's like, you know, you're a fucking game genie cartridge that can talk, and then it's just like, well, you're an insecure man with a fucking monitor on your head that nobody uses anymore. It's like, well, I mean, apart from the insecure bit, touche.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more rounds of this once this loads, and then I'll call it one. Then I'll go and get something to eat, and then we can head on with that, and then do the
Oh, it'll be epic.
podcast.
Just ping me when you're ready.
Yeah, I won't be too long because I know what I've got for food wise. So.
What will you be eating?
Or
What epic
sausage
shit will you
sarnie.
be? Oh fuck! I love sausage sarnie.
It's all good. Also, I like that on a sausage bap.
Just make sure you don't eat sarnie the eggnog.
I had to think what you're on about then, but I realised.
Because remember, the thing is, do you want to know how long I've been making that little pun for?
How long?
About at least 4 or 5 years.
What?
Yeah, because I mean, I told people that I was a fan of Sonic whenever I went into grammar school in 2014. And we were making jokes around and stuff, going on like, yeah, you know, people were making jokes about the names of the characters in it, and I said Sarnie the Eggnog. And you gotta remember, it's a bunch of boys about age 12, and they all think this is fucking hilarious. So anytime I get talking with some of them, they don't say, you know, oh, have you played the latest Sonic game? They go, have you played the latest Sarnie game? I go, yes, with his epic adversary, Eggnog the Man. Eggnog the Man.
But yeah, I'm excited just for this. Not a new chapter. It's more like a note print at the bottom, just saying like a footnote at the bottom, just saying, oh, this thing exists.
Oh, cool.
Don't see him. You won't see him too often, but whenever I do reviews,
he's like Reggie.
yeah, but I mean, like, he won't be in every review either. He will just be in some, and he
like
won't...
you notice, I've done the same thing. I don't put Reggie in all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I use him sparingly, but I'm thinking of putting him in a bit more purely because there's when I reach the anniversary of the channel.
Yeah.
Or at least when I reach, you know, when it comes to the end of the year, I'm going to start something, which I'll let you in on whenever that comes around. I want to keep it quiet for now. But
yeah, I won't talk about it if you...
This is the very reason I want to make the GAM soundboard, that one noise. Also, I love how you're just sliding along a roof and then a Pokemon just slams their ass on your foot. Or at least that's what showed up on my end. I don't know.
No, that's what it was. That's basically what happened. Welcome to Gmod.
Pikachu, I choose you!
That was funny how that glitched out of my end. It was like, oh, because it lagged. That was epic. Do the Santa Claus move. Go down that fucking chimney.
I can't.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like he can't take a shit. That's what it looks like. Sorry, it's just every time you make a noise and I'm not expecting it, I'm eating the corpse.
But that's what you said. You said he's trying to go. So
you went. Oh!
Yeah, he's a bit constipated.
It's beautiful. No, oh shit! Hold on. MJ says, "When you die, insert coffin dance here."
That'd be funny.
Why is there no fat controller mod for Gmod? Come on.
There probably is.
Plays the best character in all of fiction.
There's probably a load of them. Oh god, my controller disconnected. No, it fell off. I'm going to make my way
Unbind
back up.
all. If you've ever played TF2, you'll get that
I
reference.
love TF2.
Yo, stupid!
Stupid!
Yes.
All
I
of you
love
are
Heavy.
dead! Okay.
I have squashed you like bunk.
Entire
I think-
team is babies!
Yes.
Sandwich and I are coming for you!
I think my favorite one is the one where he starts singing.
Kaboom!
Kaboom! Excuse me a sec.
No worries. Oh man, I love TF2. I think I'm safe up here, like, I can easily get away if... Yeah. Come at me, brother! Yep, do it. You know you wanna. Oh, that was amazing. Oh no, I feel bad that was like. Oh, can you die? Wait, hold on. Can I be a bit cheeky? Just stay here. No one will expect this. I'm sure. Is there two of them? No, there's one of them. I could, but I'm not going to because I feel like running around would probably be a lot more fun. Okay. Go, 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 go.
Go!
Oh, bloody hell! You came back quick.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Let's go.
And I got some epic chocolate so you can hear my ASMR eating noises.
Damn, I want chocolate now. Oh, I might get some after this. Okay, he
I
died.
love dark chocolate as well.
Oh yeah, I have. Do you know Bourneville?
Oh fuck yeah, I love that.
They have buttons now.
That's what I'm eating.
Oh really? What?
And I think bits of Whisper as well. Yeah.
Oh, Whisper's so good.
Fun enough, I haven't actually eaten any fast food really since lockdown started.
I've eaten like two like nice fish and chips and Chinese. That's about it.
Oh, I want those again. I fucking love Chinese.
Chinese is my favourite fast food. Well, the particular one I go to anyway. It's like there's nothing can beat that.
Mind you, my family don't tend to get anything actual Chinese in the Chinese.
Wait, really?
No, we always get chicken curry because we're basic bitches. I mean, well, when it's just my brother because he demands that we eat that, and so I mean,
Oh.
when he's not there, we get stuff like the sweet and sour. I think we had chow mein once. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, we usually get stuff like chow mein, sticky beef.
You might say that chow mein is your main chow. Ah. The coughing at the end, that just reminds me of what Reggie does anytime he laughs too hard.
That was.
The good thing is now, I've set up a joke in several reviews where if I can't think of a good way of transitioning into the next bit, it's just Reggie starting to laugh until he coughs. It's like... And by the way, you like see like half his head hang open whenever he coughs as well. It's very funny.
But yeah, that's. I love a good Chinese. That's like my bread and
Yeah.
butter. Like my favorite comfort food is sweet and sour chicken, but like Uncle Ben's stuff.
Oh yes.
But
yes.
it has to be with like chicken in batter or something like that, not just chicken on its own. It has to be like that's comfort food. Or bangers and mash, love that. That's comfort food for me. Or Chinese food.
Chili
Yeah.
con carne for me is comfort food.
I love chili con carne. I can't have it,
Oh yeah,
which
I
sucks.
remember.
But I love me a good chili con carne.
You know what I sometimes, I don't know if you do this, but sometimes whenever after I've had a conversation with people, you know, that I've known for a while, we tend to talk about stuff from our childhood whenever I look it up. The one thing that came after conversation was a whole thing about us mucking around talking about the Sillet Bang guy, you know, the Barry Scott man.
Barry Scott. Oh wait, and
Hi, Barry Scott
if
here.
if you
asking
like
if
stuff
you
like
have
that,
problems with line scale, rust,
you know,
ground in dirt.
if you like
They're
that
a
sort of
problem
stuff,
for
I made a
most
joke on
household
Two Lagoon
cleaners,
stream.
but not for Sillet Bang.
I made a joke, right? On I'll give you some backstory.
Go on.
Me and Taz were talking about like a Pokemon, and because she was like, "Oh, what's this Pokemon name?" For some reason, I just came along and said Barry, because like none of them have a name like that. So we were all joking about how like Barry, and then for some reason at the start we were talking about how it could be someone at Tesco about like a £3 meal deal. I don't know how it got to that. And then she was playing Mario Kart 8 on a charity stream for Make a Wish, and she was like talking about how all Pokemon, like what would Barry be? So we were just talking about it, and then I was
You
like, oh my
mentioned
god,
Barry
I know
Scott.
how to make his thing, like so much, his special move so much better. I was like, he could be like Barry Scott, and it's like bang,
Yes.
and then everything's gone. He slaps people and he's like silly bang, and then it's gone.
I was thinking of including a joke referencing it in one of the reviews that we were gonna do.
Like if you want to see it, it's still up on the
I know
stream.
what you mean.
It's
No,
so
I'll go look
perfect.
it up,
Like
but-
everyone, like in the
No,
call,
hold on.
just started laughing and
Can I just-
dying.
Can I do my epic Barry Scott impression?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, how about
Hi,
Derek
Barry
Balm?
Scott here, asking if you have problems with lime scale, rust, ground in dirt. They're a problem for most household cleaners, but not for Sillet Bang, the amazing cleaning sensation. Simply spray it on and tiles gleam. Bang! And the dirt is gone. But can't fix my broken marriage. Bang! And your ex is gone.
Like, have you?
Just do that.
You've
Bang,
obviously seen
I
like.
do what I want to.
You must have seen like Derek Balm.
Yeah, I know, yes.
New
I am
kitchen
Derek
gun!
Baum, New kitchen gun! Look what it does to these old greasy tiles! Bang, bang,
Bang, bang! Is this maniacal?
I love you, I love you, kitchen, gun!
And if you get
I
kitchen
forgot.
gun today, you can get the brand new toilet grenade.
Oh, I love the toilet grenade one. It's like,
It must be another way of cleaning my toilet.
hi, I'm Derek Bum with new toilet grenade. Simply pull out the pin, pop it in the bowl, and wait a couple of seconds. Bang!
Oh,
I love
it's
the
so
Derek Bum
perfect.
ones. The Derek Bum ones are funnier though,
Oh yeah.
because it's Peter Serafinovich, I think you
Well,
pronounce his name.
it's funny because it's real. Like.
Yes, that's exactly what. I mean, I doubt anybody. The funniest thing is, you have people in America who've never seen the Sillet Bang ads. They make memes about it too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how relatable those parodies are. I guess the American equivalent would be Flex Tape.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape.
I mean, the funniest thing is, I think, whenever I was having a DM conversation with Banshee Plant, and in the middle of it, we were making fun of Flex Tape, and then in a moment of inspiration, I'm gonna get it up for you, just so I can read this epicness. I mentioned...
Oh, why not?
Okay, it's a bit of a political joke, but don't worry about it. It's got nothing... It's funny, though. Let me get it up if it'll... Look, I might need to switch to data for this, so give us a second.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. Alright, can you hear me? Just checking.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, I'll just read this one. So we were all making all these jokes, and the one I set Banshee was, "Hi, Bill Clinton here with wife tape, the
Oh,
super
no.
strong tape to fix your marriage instantly. Just stick it on and boom, marriage saved. To show you the power of wife tape, I committed sexual assault on one of my staff members, then fixed my situation by telling the press that I did not have sexual relations with that woman, and my wife held on tight, even going so far to fuck up harder than I did in the election." And this just happened out of nowhere, by the way. We'd been mucking around and joking about that. And I mean, Banshee tried a number of other ones after that, but they never quite got up to probably the standard that one was. Because we both agreed that that one was probably the funniest.
Yeah.
And you didn't laugh at it.
Oh, okay, this will be the last round.
Last one, yay! And then we can have our epic Mimi conversation.
Yep.
I love how it's gotten to the point where one person can say something like that and the other person automatically knows what the conversation is going to be
Yep.
full of. He watches.
I'm bloody scared. Like, I think this person's AFK, but like, oh. Go.
I love that noise. I love the noises you make in stream. It's perfect. Again, perfectly cut stream there because it cut off on my end just after you started. Went, ah! And it stopped.
Oh wait, I thought I juked
Oh.
him. Hold on, no I didn't.
No,
Wait.
you didn't.
He's gonna go this way. He's gonna go and get the EV. Go Eevee, go Eevee, go Eevee.
That's a good question. I'll try. Don't know.
You can say that about most of my noises.
You can pretty much say that about my entire content. What even is this? I don't know. But it's fun. It's crap, but it's fun.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait here. I perfectly blend in as I'm a Pink Panther with a red hat going against a grey wall. They will never see me.
Then you just like fall off the edge into your death.
I'm so tempted to do that.
You know what would be funny if he just like landed in front of you like the iDubbbz meme. You know the I'm gay one. I'm gay. You know that one.
Yeah.
If he just landed in front of you and just did that, I'm gay.
So before I finish, would you guys want to see more of this edited in like the old style? Oh, I did say I was gonna watch. I watched one of them.
Just watch one of them.
I do talk in it.
So.
Yeah.
I won't be able to hear it though because I turned the media off.
This all the time. It's like very quiet. You can barely hear it over all the sound effects. But I do like the editing on some of it though.
I mean, Gam, not to sound harsh, but that still kind of happens with some of the videos.
Oh, I know. I know.
You know what you should do when you're making the videos, or at least when you're doing it, turn your mic up. Or like not like when you're recording it, like after the fact, turn the recording up.
The reason why I don't do that is because the amount of white noise this mic has is insane.
Well, I mean, you can just remove that, surely.
No, because then it removes, because I was quiet.
You could do that.
Well, I've tried it with Audacity, because I tried, you know, with the Cyberjinx the merch ad.
Then just turn the music in the background down.
Yeah, I could have done that. Oh.
That's what I tend to do whenever my mic sounds a tad bit quieter, it doesn't sound amazing.
Mm.
I turn the music down, like, to barely audible, so you can still hear what I'm saying. I mean,
yeah.
You probably won't notice that in a load of...
Well, I do that nowadays on streams like this.
I mean, obviously, I don't know how it sounds in the stream itself, purely because I just hear your voice on this end.
Yeah. Oh, this guy.
I don't have media up, because it's gonna mess up mess up the sound in the stream if I have my media on. You know what I'm referring to. If you have an Android phone, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah.
I'm
Oh.
following him.
Can I just say, I love how, you know, in other times you're just running around going sort of, I'm gonna hide from him, and then when he's just going around really close to you, you just follow him. I think that's funny. It's like, no, guys, we're gonna keep our distance
He
from
hasn't
him.
even
Let's
noticed
chase
him. He hasn't even noticed me, and I've been following him this entire time.
Or maybe he has, and he just hasn't said it.
No, because look, now he's got
Also,
after me.
I love how the pedo bird climbs up the ladder, but then whenever you do it, you just go.
Okay. Would you guys want to see that then? Let's see. Okay, let me put that
Yes,
background back on.
please.
Let's get rid of this just so I can add some
Put the
more
background
stuff.
up.
Yeah, I need to put the background on.
I've actually found the results music from SRB2 Cart because I've been looking for them ever since you did that stream.
Hmm.
I've never been able to find it because obviously nobody sort of makes the connection with it and SRB2 Cart because it's
Well,
from an anime
one, because
game.
they
I
all have
believe.
particular
It's
act-
one that's
acts clear for different characters.
It's every time you do a stream, it's whenever after you know everybody's gone across it, and it shows the stats for everybody at before
Oh,
the Knuckles Chaotix music. That I'm thinking about the one that goes do 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 do. You know the one. You know the
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yes.
Ah,
I eventually found it after doing about 3 hours worth of looking, and
yikes.
yes. Eventually, it took like ages. I think it's from an anime game or whatever. So.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's Run, which is the first one, or there's Man, I Hate Parallax, which is the second one. I'm going to do the second one because I think it's slightly better.
Man, I hate Parallax. Sorry, I keep getting. I did that wrong. Keep reading everybody's YouTube names in an American accent. I keep. Anytime I go to read one of these, it's always I assume the person who's doing it is American, and then I keep forgetting whenever it's somebody I know. They, Matt, you don't need to do that.
Oh god, this old intro looks awful.
No, it doesn't. I like that one.
No, but I mean, like, the newer version of this one was a whole heaps better.
Oh no! I thought this was the. All right, yeah, I know which one you mean.
Because like it's so slow, it doesn't loop. They got white outlines.
Speaking of which, I was meaning to ask you if you could. Oh, I can't hear. So I'm just gonna stop talking.
Is there two of them? Yes, there's two of them. Yeah, this was me first talking on my own. Guess he's going this way. So it is very rusty. Let's bring him this way. This is the
So how long ago did you make that?
Nope. Oh god, it's a lot shorter than I thought it was. September.
Only September. That doesn't sound all that bad.
No.
Well, say one thing. I've been meaning to ask. You know the thing you did for the Matt Reviews intro with the logo animation? I was going to ask, could you replace the background with the loop? I think I might have sent you it before.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you could send it again, that would probably help. Instead of me just backlogging.
I'll send it as an unlisted YouTube video
Yeah,
because I don't know if your emails are working yet again. Or...
No, yeah, they're still buggered.
I called it.
Alright, okay. Could do it as a Google Drive link, I suppose, because I think it's still in
Oh,
Google
that should
Drive
work.
link, that could work as well.
I do like the
yeah, just
editing I
replace
did
the
in this. Like sound effects and everything.
I love how you basically started off there and in this stream with the same model of Pink Panther.
Yeah, I've kept it in for so long.
I can't spell.
You should have him as like a background character in any other videos that you make. You know, just like every now
He's
and
just
then, like you're talking about like a random. If say you were talking about the fans think this in a review, just have him. It's just like you see an arrow coming and goes, take this guy for example, and it's just him. Just walking around looking slightly idiotic, like, hello.
Oh, I love this bit!
This is going to be fun.
Like in terms of, so I don't like me in this at all, but I like the editing.
Still for me? No.
In terms of sound effects,
Okay, run.
all the
See
different
Ultra.
things are used. See Ultra. Probably it's not working.
If he does.
Yeah.
which he probably will.
Yeah, if you want any help for that, you know where I am. I like the music I used as well. I went for all Mega Drive sort of sound effects. That's remixes and
Hey, Gam, a little thought occurred to me today, and I want to I'm trying to remember to tell you this entirely
What
of
I was gonna
today.
say.
But I was thinking, like, and sometimes I get some. Hopefully this works.
Did not
Yep.
make it.
I died.
This is Gmod, Mighty Outlaw.
He did in
But,
definitely made it. He
I was
really-
gonna say, what I was thinking of doing is taking some of your stream highlights and animating them.
Oh, I would love that.
I'm waiting here.
That'd be a
I was
dream
thinking
for
of
me.
even doing a custom version of the intro to fit as well.
That would be awesome. Like,
The thing is though, as well, I'd probably like put like as a cameo. Obviously, we'd probably have this out after we introduce Eugene. Just have him in the background, just staring intensely at you, like, what is he doing?
that would be like a dream of mine.
Come on, he's still behind me.
Like,
Just have it all animated.
yeah, or just have at least one thing have like someone's out like
Oh, why are you following
animated something of what I've been doing.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Oh no! Sorry, people.
I can imagine the sort of thing. I can imagine the sort of thing we'd be doing as well. I'd put the noises that you make during the stream in there as well.
Stamina.
I'm not gonna try and imitate it because I can't make the noise.
Save your stamina.
If you'd like to give a demonstration,
Well, but what noise? I've done so many different ones.
Not here.
you know the funny scream one that just sounds like oh.
Whoa! Huh?
Yeah, that one. Yes.
Creepy.
Just as soon as that happens, like the screen, instead of like a face comes up, you just see sort of colon O appear on the screen. Or just the screen morphs into the letter O with the THX music in the background.
Oh no! Okay, go.
The thing was though, I was actually thinking at some point maybe because I've got like a load of spare cardboard from a thing I was making which I never finished. I could make the the Game Genie like a literal physical version of Eugene. Like I've got a pair of googly eyes from something I was planning on doing. Like a pair of googly eyes. Could have a mouth. They could probably do as I don't know, like a bit of clay or whatever. Color the thing in black. Put the bit at the top.
Why are you
And
following
give
me?
him, you know, pipe cleaner arms.
Rude. There you go.
Have him look as low budget as possible.
That'd be so cool.
Just have this little guy just sitting there going, bruh.
This is Gmod, mighty. This is Gmod.
Yeah. I said that when he sent it.
Uh-oh. I started late.
Also, I love how we're basically playing the same levels.
Yeah,
So,
no,
like,
this because this is what I mean. Like all these people pick the exact same thing.
Which is up here.
It does get monotonous after a while, hence why I stopped. But
Come on.
and this is the only server of this that is this good.
Remember when I couldn't do
So
Yeah.
like I eventually will play hide and seek and things like that. But I do want to play it with other people as well, not just myself,
do it out the box?
because it does get kind of boring after a while just playing on your own.
Need the box.
Hmm.
Especially in a game like this, when you know you can just think
Okay,
of
that-
things with other
That
people
way. You
that
can't
could
go
be
in.
a lot more funny and entertaining.
And Gam as well, I was thinking of having and as I say, I was going to make a custom version of the intro for the animated project. The animated Gambler stream animated. And I was thinking as part of the graphics in the intro, I'm going to include your old logo.
Okay.
Oh, I love the dance there.
Yeah.
Epic moves.
Yeah, that's one of the taunts.
Yeah, I know, but it has better. Got better dance moves than I do.
Yeah, I can't dance. I have god awful.
I do silly dances. None of which I'm going to make public, obviously, but
This bear knows how to get on.
it's because I can't dance properly, so I just dance like a madman, and it's like obviously I don't do it if I'm planning to be serious about doing dances in places. Like I don't do it at weddings or whatever because I don't want to embarrass myself. Obviously, I've got some self-respect, not much, some, but I can't dance for shit. Well, so is it deliberate that the characters can't actually jump over that, or is that just?
Oh no, you can. I get it. Wait, what do you mean over what? The
You know the bit at the side of the stairs. There's a lump and then there's an incline that goes up.
Oh no, you can go up. Yeah. It's just.
It's like
skill
everybody
based.
just sort of seems. It's like everybody seems to just get up there, tries to jump and they can't, and it takes them like 5 attempts.
Yeah, it's because most people don't know you have to crouch jump and sprint at the same time.
Oh, I see.
Also, I love how he just goes from running and underwater to doing the flipping doggy paddle, whatever that was, within a matter of seconds. I love how fluidly he just went between those. That was quite nice. So yeah. I remember people said, Matt, you should make Gmod videos, and I looked up people's stuff. I go, yeah, well, they seem to be having fun, but I don't know how I'd make it original, if you know what I mean.
It's very hard to make a game like this original, like how big it was.
Unless I was to do the SMG4 thing and just...
That takes forever though, that's the thing.
I know, yeah. I said that though. It'd probably take ages.
Yeah.
So I mean, what would be the point? They said, yo, you don't understand. It'd be fun. I go, yeah, I know it's fun, but it's not original. Plus, people tune into my channel for snarky jokes, Reggie, and serious stuff at the same time. I don't think they'd tune in for me mucking around in Gmod. I mean, much and all as that would be cool. It's nothing new.
Yeah. That's why
There's no way I can make it new.
I kind of took this editing style and put it into the montages, which surprisingly worked.
They work very well. I mean, I haven't seen anybody else's montages, so I can't.
Most of them have talking, and it's kind of the same,
your
but
visual
not.
jokes, though.
Hmm?
Like
No, it's
the stuff you do includes like YouTube group type edits and visual jokes, and that's funny. Like, I think my favorite one was the one you did after the live stream, which was the Kermit getting pulled over.
I remember sending that to you.
Every time.
Yes.
Every time. Every time I see that, I just cork so nice.
I love Kermit the Armadillo as well.
Oh, the Kermit the Armadillo was funny.
Now, I don't find that very funny because I'll tell you, I am not a fucking armadillo, alright? I've never been an armadillo. You are spreading false information, and if you keep doing that, I will have you arrested.
But aren't you in jail for manslaughter?
Shit.
That's just like when the 80s credits just roll. Like 80s sitcom credits.
Yes. No, you don't. The 1990. You know the infamous 1990s EastEnders theme. The infamous one where they made it sound like an American sitcom.
No, I've never heard of this. So I don't watch those.
You've never heard it? Right, I need to send you this in DMs. You've missed something that's both epic and completely tonally incorrect with the show.
I know.
Because they turn it from, a recognizable tune into fucking, you hear like this jazz saxophone in there. It's clearly done to sound like every American sitcom, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work for the show. It works out of context, though. That's the funniest part about it.
No, I'm craft jumping. Too early.
So,
Okay.
yeah, how long does this video last? Just out of interest.
This is basically the end now. Yeah, this is
Okay, cool.
the last bit.
The reason I was going to ask is purely because I just need to get set up for her.
Yeah,
epic
no, this is it.
meaty stuff.
Hello! Don't know why I did that.
I love that. It just zooms in on his corpse.
And Michael Rosen in the background.
Oh, wait, hold on. What was he saying? What was the
Hello!
Oh yes, that's perfect. Yes.
Oh god, this outro. Like, it's still okay, but I mean, in comparison to like stuff I can do now. It's just like, yeah.
I'll tell you in like the VC they'll be doing after this, the sort of stuff I had idea-wise for the custom animated intro, because it's not exactly the same as the one you have for your videos, per se. It's like a slightly more unique take on it, purely because it's something different.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, I'm gonna go and get something sweet.
Stream is ending.
And I want to say thank you to the
Matt, call me Matt.
Yep. Oh my god, that's never happened to me before.
My goodness.
I just want to say thanks for you joining. It's always a blast.
It's always a
talking to
blast
you.
being on your streams because it's probably the most fun I ever have.
Yeah, and
Sad that it's gotten to that point, but you know.
thank you to everyone who is still here, and I shall talk to you tomorrow on Twitch, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, but I shall figure it out. Yeah,
Will VC be open for that? Just asking.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
Might. Not will.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, it most likely will be. But anyway.
Right, chat to you chat to you after.
I'll talk to you all later on. See ya.
See you.